day. Hello. If there's anyone here. There is. Hi. Double check. Yeah, you can probably hear me. Turn up a little bit. Today, I'm gonna mess with VCV. You can see I'm in Audition right now, which is just the audio editor, because I want to find a sample to trigger in VCV and kind of randomly and make kind of a drone from triggering a sample. So first I'm just gonna go through and try to find something in here that's interesting. Let me see, you can hear that, I think. Better double check. Oop, and I have to make sure I don't click anything strikeable. I have some strikeable things in here. Something. Yeah, you can hear that. I know you can hear it. Actually, that's kind of cool. Maybe this is just my friend Clay playing an organ somewhere. It can be kind of short. So what I want to do is jump around in the sample, like maybe randomly or some sort of order to it, but make kind of a bed of sounds. Let me go through some other sounds too. This is a person playing whatever instrument that is in Chinatown in San Francisco when I was walking by. That's also kind of cool. Fireworks. It's kind of sparse. A lot of silence. What is... Oh, I already used that. This is a car trunk opening. Like an automatic one. Hi there, new people. I might have said while you weren't here that hey, Andrea. I'm looking for a sample to trigger kind of randomly in a VCV patch generative kind of thing like I've been doing. Ooh, that's kind of quiet. Thanks for watching it, Ben. Let me know if I'm too quiet or these sounds are too quiet or too loud or whatever. This is... What is this? Oh, second fam. This is just the group of friends that I played music with. That's why it's called Second Family. Cool. Good. These are too long. I don't want to pick out parts of these because I think this is super long. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Too long. Let's see. I kind of feel like something tonal. That's a pretty good toilet sample though, right? Recorded that myself. And that finish. Nice. Ooh, it's a happy apple. That's kind of cool too. It's a little dissonant, I guess. Maybe I'll open that to think of it. I have so many random samples here. And like I said, I have to be careful what I click on because some of these are not. Or they're strikeable, or they're... Yeah, it would be cool for Granular. Yeah, that's true. And some of them will break my heart. That's my son. There's DDC. It's kind of short.
Really dumb idea.
Signing.
Goddamn Cybertronic evil thing.
It's a friend of mine.
Oh yeah, and a piece of banana bread. That's right.
That's a classic from some Magpie Pirates might remember. God, no, I'm not gonna even open that. Actually, so I have some things. Well, actually, let me look in this loops folder because sometimes that's one where I have to be super careful what I click though. So I have like, banana bread. That's a known. That's my wife's best friend from when they were little kids. Yeah, see, I can't click that. I can't click that. I have these all from. I want to click those. These are from Nausicaa, the Valley of the Wind. It's a risky click. I can't click it. There's some good music in there, though. At some point, I saved a bunch of like loops from it. Ugh. Oh my God. It's loud for me. Oh yeah. These are really old and I don't even remember where I got them. Super cool. But since I don't know where I got them from, I better not. Here's some gun sounds from an A-10 jet shooting its cannon. Really cool sound. Scary. I love those sounds, but they're also so depressing too. It's killing sound. Yeah, I think I like what I've picked here already. Happy Apple might be kind of fun. I could probably just use the whole thing too. I don't have to like edit it or anything. Yeah. Toy Happy Apple, which was... I'll just remember where it was. Just right in the root folder. So, if I start up the old VCV and nothing blows up, hopefully nothing will blow up. Then I have to go to OBS and switch it. Oops, it's opening up my old one. Shh, shh, shh. It's a secret. Quiet. I'm gonna start a new one. That was the last thing I was working on. VCV. I always forget VCV just opens up whatever you're working on last. So I will get this sample player that I've found that I like. This one. And I will load that sample. The old computer audio folder space drive location. Toy Happy Apple is what it was called. Let's just listen to it generally. Whew, VCV is going slow already. Yeah, VCV. This was the intention when I started. I was just first getting some sample. Will that make it say something on top of the screen? No. Oh yeah, sorry. It says not running up there. That actually I can hide that. Like this. Boink. I'm just give me a second here. I'm gotta close shit so VCV doesn't freak out. Okay. I just want to trigger so I can test. Give me a stupid button. This looks like a button. Oops. Boink, boink, boink. Hello. Really? Hey, I know this has. You know, this is going really slow, even slower than before when I've streamed. What can I do to help that? I don't know. I'll just pretend like it's gonna work. Yeah, why doesn't that make it play? Let me make sure anything in the world is working. Some old oscillator. Does not bode well how slow it's going. It's like weird. Some random oscillator here. I just want to make sure I can hear anything at all right now. Yeah, we can. Alright. So it's just this sample is what's being weird. Should play. Maybe it doesn't like that sample. What was one of the other ones I picked? That Chinatown one? I'll try just a different one. Yeah, Air Chinatown. I mean, it was showing the waveform before. It's not a gate thing. Oh, that was the whole problem. Okay. This is me always learning things. I was hitting trigger and I was putting out 0 volts in the simulated modular world. So let me go back to that toy Apple one. Because it probably, yeah, works fine. Okay. So this just keeps playing the sound. And then you can change the position that it starts from here. So let me get just some random thing to move it around. Oh, and see, and this was another. It's like a positive signal that it needs. If it goes negative, it doesn't work good. So I want to do this trick. I need a simple thing that just mixes signals. Then I need a thing that just outputs voltages. That's like just sits there and outputs 1 voltage. And there's one I like, this one. So I can output 5 volts into here. See, then I get some moving voltage source, like my favorite thing, this caudal thing. Let me switch over next year. Yeah, the modules all look weird. I think a lot of them look, or some of them look like hardware. I know all the audible instruments ones are like mutable instruments. So, let's go. So, I'll show you what I was talking about before. If I move this around, actually, let me look and see what it's doing. Oh yeah, that's not gonna. Give me a moment here. This is just showing what this is putting out, and then I'm putting the same thing into position here. Oops. So you can see when I click this, it's starting from random points because it's following this. But this is going negative, so that doesn't, the way this works, that doesn't use anything in the negative. So this is how I do this. I mix it with the 5 volts here, so it just like pushes it up 5 volts. So then you can see like it's the same kind of waveform, but it's all above the line. So that's how I do that. And then I can go here, and it's more accurately, so it could play from anywhere in here now. Yeah, see now it started over here. It looks confusing, but if you start from the beginning, it's not, you know, like, it's not too bad. Let me get rid of this. Yeah, because it's like, yeah, I just have one source. So this is just a mixer running through a compressor, this is the sound card basically, running out to us. So this thing plays a wave file, and so its output's going into the mixer input, and I just, you know, got it turned up, and now that's it. This stuff is all just not all just basis to move and make this waveform here to have random starting points. So let me make it keep triggering. When I do this generative stuff, I have an arbitrary and pointless rule that I've made up for myself that I don't use sequencers. I just use like LFOs and stuff because I don't know. I just feel like it helps. It makes me learn more stuff, I guess. I don't know if that's even true. I just feel like that. So where's my favorite LFO? This thing. I just keep the scope around because that also helps me learn things. So I want to just trigger this thing repeatedly. And without a sequencer, the way I do that, this is really not necessary. It's just what I like to do. I use a comparator. Clear the filter. So I run the LFO into a comparator and slow it down some. For triggers and gates with logic critical, but for pitch sequencers are annoying. Yeah, you mean like how, because you know more than me, but I think you mean like how you'd have to set the pitch on each like step or whatever. I always found that kind of limiting too. So a comparator, Ben knows all this shit already, but I'm just saying it because it's kind of what I've learned. And if anyone's watching who's curious, and if I'm wrong, definitely correct me because I definitely can be wrong. A comparator takes an input signal and just tells you things happen when the signal crosses a threshold. So like the signal I'm sending into it here looks like this. It's just an LFO, so it's like I have it set to sine, you know. Like when this right side is over and the left side is under, so you can see like when it starts to go, the threshold's at 0, which would correlate to the middle here. So when it's coming up and starting to go over, you'll see this light up, and when it's going down, you'll see this light up. That's all it is. And like the gate means it just holds a voltage, and the trigger just does like a little plip, like a little pling, which is like this thing can take. So I can show you with the other input here how to gate. Every time it goes over, the pink is this one. So it's basically holding a voltage when the blue is over the top and then turning it back off when it's under. And you know, it'd be the opposite if I went here. It's like holding a voltage when it's under and turning it off when it's not. So I'm going to use the trigger part just to keep triggering this. And there will be like a lot of silence because there's a lot of silence in this recording. Yeah, no problem. A lot of it's just me knowing it is just from learning it or guessing in here too. See, like, I don't even know what a modulation sequencer is. Is that what I'm doing? Is this a modulation sequencer? So it's kind of fun because now I have this, you know, based on the speed of this LFO, I have this trigger that's occurring, you know, at a consistently periodic point. But like this thing is random, like we saw. I don't even know what it does. All these different outputs, like if I compare these two, just have like different randomness. I don't know. But if I run something like this into a comparator, then I'm getting like random triggers, you know. So now I've got that, and I'm done. No, just kidding. I don't know where to go from here. Granular stuff is confusing to me. There's like granular things in here. I guess I could just mess with it and see. Seems like whenever I try granular stuff, it's hard for me to control. Oh yeah. Granular Oscillator, a generator module. Nobody knows what that means. Try this thing. Ben knows what this thing is equivalent to. This is one of those mutable instruments things. They give them different names in here. So the real hardware isn't called texture synthesizer. I don't think it's called something else. Let's send it into an input. Put it up here. And I don't know, just in case nobody knows, like, where you put things on the screen means nothing. It's just like a way to organize. I'll put it on an aux send, actually. Boink. So we'll send aux sends into it. Pitch resampling. Is clouds, is that what this thing is based on? Oh, I thought it was gonna like... Oh, that's load save. So yeah, this is switching different modes. I wish it would say. Usually I thought these lights would light up to tell me. Yeah, whatever. I'll just send this audio into it. Turn this up. I have no idea what's happening here or what will happen. I'm just sending audio to it randomly. God, it's so slow today. It wasn't like that last time I was streaming with this. Parasites mode. I wish they would use words, because then I would be able to switch it into that mode. Right now, I hear nothing. It is outputting something, though. I see the meters here. It's just not different, I guess. So you turn knobs until it sounds like something. Blend. Oh, that's the dry wet. I guess I'll just do fully wet, because it's on an aux send. Some other mode. Oh, I hear a little sound there. Oh, and there's a volts per octave input. Huh. Ooh, it's doing things. The freeze button. Ooh. It's very, like, subtle. I'm sending output. Send a really strong signal. Okay, yeah, it was just not sending it. This just isn't very loud, that's all. Ooh, that's interesting. So here, the freeze can take a trigger, so what if I just randomly freeze it? I'll make another comparator. And I'll run this random thing into it. And it'll just randomly trigger this freeze. Oh, maybe it's a gate. Yeah, it's a gate. Make it cohesive with the melody, huh? I don't know what that means. It's not because you didn't say it right. It's because I'm dumb. Do you mean like more like consistent, like so it goes with this thing more? So there's a lot of silence in this. The audio is so random though, because I'm just like, it's just randomly tinkling that thing around, and then I'm randomly jumping around triggering it. I could check a sample that's not so random. Use end of cycle gates on the sample. I don't think anything I'm using has an end of cycle though right now, because I don't have any envelopes. It's cool what this does. I like that freezing, that's neat. I could just... I could just... indecisive. What if I just speed this up? No, that won't really do anything. Oh, it did. The sampler should have that, but it doesn't. I have no idea what this is, though. What the fuck is this one? Oh, some input. Oh, it's, I guess, an input. Maybe it just can record. Yeah, it's a really rudimentary one. There's other samplers, but what I don't like about them is they, like, when I move the position around, they, like, scrub it like tape. Let me look at the other samplers. This one is transients detection. Ooh. Oh, and look at that, EOC. Although I don't know what EOC will be if I'm just keep triggering it randomly. I guess I don't have to do that, but... Okay, now we're getting crazy. Delete, I say. Hello? Oh. Am I gonna have a disaster on my hands here? play input and clock input. Might be getting in over my head with that. I also, well, no, now we're living. Me do right. Yeah, because this says in and play. Start length read. Oh no. Because there's not a play button. Oh, gate trigger envelope. So, God, it's so slow. Come on. Yeah, I'm not changing the position right now. So, see, I bet you if I do this, it's gonna go woo. Yeah. I don't even know if this one has a clock. Yeah, see, this is what I didn't want to happen. It goes. Hate that. It's like there's only like one or two samplers I found in here that will just let me randomly start playing from spots without doing this scrubbing thing. Oh my gosh. Actually, I wonder if I'm... Undo. You can't do that with your hardware. Yeah, well, it's... Yeah, I bet you I could do what I want with those. I just I'm not smart enough yet. Like by not playing when it's moving or using some logic modules or something. But that would be a little more boring to watch probably. I'm just gonna like this. I've made a decision to like this. Ooh. It's really cool on its own right now. I'm just gonna like add some drone to it. I don't know if there's really any sort of a note going on there, but we'll see. It might... How about this? Yeah, who cares? Or maybe the note doesn't matter as much. Oh, this has a built-in envelope. I don't like it. I want a different thing. What's this? Some sort of wavetable thing? Interesting. I don't know if there's really like a consistent note with the happy apples thing. Let's just get a filter right away. My default filter, because it's just cool. This filter sounds really nice. If you just a nice sounding like filter when you drive it. It's really annoyingly slow on my computer. Yeah, there's not really like ding 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 like a note to those. It's gonna be a lot of just a note playing in here. Sorry. I'll get that because I'm gonna use it eventually. That's not what I was looking for. Oh, hi Dip. Oh, hi Dip. Dipwith's here. Where's the thing I'm looking for? Hmm? Oh, this thing. This thing is neat. I don't remember what I was gonna do with it. Oh, I was gonna put this into it. Wait, so no, I'm gonna put this into it. In, out. And then this into here. This thing I'm still kind of learning. And then node. This one. Make a sound. Happy Apple, make a sound. There, yeah, see it kind of follows the Happy Apple thing now. It's kind of like a, I don't know, it's like a compressor with a side chain, but it's the other way. It pushes it up. Yeah, I was going through the basic functions of the samplers. I kind of gave up. I'm just going to make it do what it does and just move on. I want this pitch to be something that... I'll just quantize it and just like not worry about the tone of the Happy Apple so much. And yeah, I want to make this clouds thing do more in a minute. Where's the quantizer I like? I pick a lot of things that I like just because they're simple. Why doesn't this... Oh, it does. Attenuverter. I'm going to just make this thing's notes change around. And then I'll explain this in a second. A quantizer, let's see what it does with the scope. Ugh, so slow. Come on, get up there. I'm gonna disconnect that for now. So if I take the same, I'm going from the output here, and this it's just an LFO basically, but random. So we'll look at that. That looks like this. And I'm also sending it into this quantizer, and I'll send that output of that into here. And they look the same because of the scale. Let me fix that. That doesn't help. Hold on. If I attenuate this. There we go. And then also do the scale. Oh, and the time up a little bit. So you can kind of see, it's harder to see, but it's kind of, see how it's jaggy? It's basically like, the blue line is just straight from the LFO thing, and the pink line is going through here. And by attenuating it down is how it made it a little smaller than the blue. But you can, it also separates it, so you can see, like, it basically jumps to notes. Like, you can see this is like a keyboard. So if I just want, like, C and G, and it's actually relative to whatever you're controlling, but, like, it's a fifth, you know? So if I take this into the frequency control of here. It's jumping by octaves a lot, but those are just fifths, you know? And if I turn this down, it'll be kind of random fifths, you know? Sorry, I'm just trying to find a pitch that I like. We'll just say that, whatever. Let's randomly switch that around. I gotta just zoom out because this scrolling is just a nightmare right now. Yeah, let's... I don't know, it's hard. I don't like the pitch of anything with the Happy Apple thing. Dip likes it though. No, turn it all the way up, Dip. Never mind. It's not real, there's nothing there. I don't like it. I don't know, I don't like what it's doing. Ooh, you're with your parents. Well, that means it's holiday time. Because it's like I want to go up, then I want to go down. I'm going to just try a different sample in here. I know it's totally backtracking, but whatever. I want something with that. I'm going to try that airy thing because it had more like of a tone to it. You can't see, but I'm looking at for a file here. Mute. Turn off for a second. Yeah, what's that sound? My ability to like hear the tune of something has just totally left me right now. I feel like I'm going crazy. I don't like that. Reverb. Yeah, it is. It is kind of maddening. Maybe that's why I feel like that, because I'm making something like that. How do I? Yeah, there's like there's the reverb. Yeah, it's because I'm still going through that clouds thing. That thing is interesting. This is a really nice reverb. I love this thing. I'm gonna put it on an aux then, but I'm gonna actually do it the right way. There we go. Let's just come back to the end here. No dry. Something more interesting. I want that to slide. Oh, yeah, never mind. Slew Limiter. Which one? Just someone. Okay. So, Slew Limiter. We see these, we have these like steps here when it actually steps. I have this turned way down because it's only going through a little. The time up a little, or no, the scale up. Just trying to look at what this is doing in the scope. So you can see how it's so squared off. If I go through a slew limiter, it'll make it different. It's a little. It's not getting there. Well, let's just see what it sounds like. Oh, nice. Parents' house streams incoming. I'm gonna put this on an aux then too, because I just put it out there and I never used it. I'll sync it with this trigger. I'm using the trigger from this LFO through the comparator to like sync the time of this delay. It gets so loud. I can imagine they would get pretty mad at you. I'm gonna put a compressor on this because it's all over the place. This thing's really big, but it's the only one I really like. So I'm gonna run this whole thing through a compressor. To aggressively compress it. I said aggressively. What? Oh, it's that quiet, huh? Well. There we go. Shit. You should do ghost hunting at your parents' house. Do I like this at all, this part? I'm just not gonna listen to that for a second. Or maybe I'll make it really quiet. More drone. Maybe the sample won't have much to do. Ugh, it's a little crackly. I don't know if you heard that. Something like, where's the one that I wanted? Yeah, this thing. I'm gonna get these all out over here. This. More of these. Check this out. I'm just gonna use 2 oscillators. And a little tiny mixer. Little tiny. Where's the little tiny mixer? Sure. Different quantize. I don't even want that. I'm gonna go through here. 10 inverter just attenuates signals and inverts them. So I'm going to take another output from here and go to here. Barely change the pitch of that. And just kind of randomly change these. Then I can use this control-y bowl-y thing down here. Oops. To control both of these at the same time. So I can go like this. Sorry, I've gone quiet. Because I just have. This will probably be nuts, but what if I try it? Running the voltage. I'm changing the pitch of the clouds based on these notes. So sparse. I want it to be more. Let's try a different mode. I'm gonna give up on that whole part completely for now. I might come back to it. But yeah. Because I just like these other sounds I started making more. Unless I send weird stuff into the clouds. Like this reverb. Well, I mean, come on. That's kind of cool. Yeah, that sounds cool. Just totally randomizing this thing. Thank you. Yeah, I lost the track of. I got distracted by the sample idea, and then it took me too long to realize that I just didn't need to do that right now. Yeah. Just listening to it now. Oh, I went to the wrong place there. Oops. Let me undo that. No, I didn't. Why is it random? Oh, I see. This is not working the way I thought it would. Yeah, but I want to do that. Why is it doing that? Why is that going up and down? It's like things from here are going into here. That's new. That thing never worked like that for me. Okay. Take another one. like that. Save. Projects. It might be able to work that sample back in at some point. It's not like totally lost. Okay, I'll play one other thing I was working on, then I'll stop. Just show you another thing I was working on. Because this is where I got the idea from initially, and this is where it was working a little better. I haven't finished this one, but there's bones of it are there. This is using the piano from when piano pushed his two Simons together. Simon pushed those pianos together, and he was playing, and I used that little portion of that jumps around randomly. That's it. I still have to find some ways to make it change over time, but it's like an interesting. It gets a little loud too. I gotta kind of tone that down a little bit, but it's kind of neat, I think. Blurp, blurp, blurp. There's no stop in VCV. Yeah. That's it. I'm all done now. Time to go to bed. Well, not really. I'm gonna probably do other shit because I'm not tired, but you know. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out, everyone. And you should make things and show them to me on the Magpie Pirates Discord. You can show them to other people too. That's, yeah, but I'll be one of them. You know. Let's see, buttons. I'm leaving. Bye. I'm leaving.